Okay.
Yes, Vijay.
Now I will do one thing. So there is a instances. So suppose in this cloud, we have a multiple domains. Now I want to understand what and all the stuff has been provisioned and again what all the security issues has been happening. All this is, let me check. Okay. I'll show the small scenario here. Cloud security. How to do the cloud security assessment. Suppose example, there is a third party tool. Prowler. Okay. This is a Prowler. So what is a Prowler here? Prowler is a, simply check on this. Prowler is an open source security tool for AWS, Azure, GCP, and Kubernetes to do security assessments, audits, incident responses, compliance, continuous monitoring, hardening, and again forensics, and again readiness, right? And again including CIS, okay, corporate information security, and again also NIST rules, and again NIST CSP, CISA rules, and again PCI DSS, PCI, and again HIPAA, SOC 2, JXP, all this with the help of this only we can able to identify. This is a tool I use. And again, after using this one, I want to identify what and all the steps is happening. So let me identify. And again, the output will looks like this. This is a completely cloud security. Say example, if I show this one, right, this Advenced one account, in this account, this and all the steps is going on. And again, this is what security we are finding the issues. Let me have a look on this. Right? This is a Prowler demo I am showing for this cloud security, right? Especially this is a must and should. This Prowler in my company also, I am using this Prowler. Prowler is nothing but third party open source tool. For that third party open source tools, the Prowler community team also will be available. Whatever the stuff I'm getting the issues, I'll be posting here. And again, this team will be helping to us to reduce the bugs. Say example. So there's like a Prowler community. This Prowler company is a founder. Tony Da is a founder. So this guy is a founder for this. Is a founder. And again, he developed his own Prowler. So whatever we have a questions, right? Example, I pinged the last week. The last week in the sense like last month something. I pinged here some issues. Regarding this some issues. Example, I will show Alex. Somewhere issues. See, this is the issues I pinged it. Hi, Pipa. So what is the result? See, I'm Vishwanath Gowda. My name is. So nothing. See, hi. Say, suppose example. From the beginning, I'll show what is my issues here. Is a senior security engineer in this company. Hello, what can I do for you? Hey, Pepe, good evening. See, have some issues, but I need here like critical high and again pass values, fail alarm, and again how to get the results. All these things is supported and they will support because like end of the day, in a company, what is the cloud security? They will ask if you're working the cloud security, what is the cloud security assessment tool? And again, the limitations, how we are going to implement on this. This is what we are using the tool. With the help of this tool, we can able to understand like how to mitigate all these issues. Okay. Let me check. This is a Prowler. Now, I'll show this how to install Prowler and again how to run the Prowler. Okay. So now, suppose how to install this Prowler. Are we good to understand everyone, right?
Yeah, but can you start it from the starting at least? How the environment? What is that little explanation? Then you start. Then it will be easier for us to understand.
Okay. Okay. I'll show this. Meanwhile, this I need this demo for my YouTube posting also. Just give me 1 minute. 1 second. I want to record here. This is okay. I'll buy with like Loom with other account. 1 second. This first 5 videos, sorry, first 10 videos, unlimited video recording is free. So is it my screen is visible, right, everyone?
Yeah, Vishwa, it is visible.
All right. So
Yeah, I can see your screen.
you can see me, right? Yeah. But this video I want in the Zoom. Anyway, there also our once again I'll call to okay. Anyway, screen sharing recording is also going on here. Fine. I think why I need this one then. Anyway, recording is going on. Not record this one. Okay. Let me go back here. So we'll minimize this one. All right. So now there's a topic called as a cloud security. In this cloud security, I will enable. So I want to share this one. I want to make it out this upload into the YouTube also. So this one, what exactly I'm planning to say in the sense. So cloud security. This is a cloud security. I want to find out cloud security assessments. I mean cloud security assessments and again auditing and again cloud security posture management. I want to find out what is the incident responses and again also I need to find out what exactly the compliance and again governance rules we are using either PCI, either PCI DSS, either JIPA. I mean GDPR. So right. So this is a open source security tool. Prowler is an open source security tool we use to find out, especially for cloud security assessments and again auditing and also to find out the incident responses, all these things, right? Now what I will do, I'll be using this crawler. So are we good to understand this one? So are we good to understand Kumar, Mohan, Uday, Utkarsh?
Yes, we're good.
Hello, yes, sure. So in this case, basically, I want to implement. See, right now in my AWS account, I want to find out what and all the inventories we have, and again, what and all the services we provision it, everything I need to track it. And also I want to find out what is the vulnerabilities, and again, what is the critical issues, high issues, and again, what is the low issues, what is the medium issues, like incident responses. I want to find out in each and every service. Suppose if I provision any kind of database, what is the vulnerabilities on this, and again, institutions, what is the vulnerabilities, all these things we can able to identify in the Prowler. So Prowler is an open source tool. Now we'll understand how to install this Prowler to this Windows machine, or else how to provision this Prowler into the AWS, in the EC2 Linux machine also. Fine. So now we'll go to this understanding. Prowler here. So the Prowler dashboard looks like this. The output, it will come in the CSV format, JSON format, and also completely in the HTML format. Okay. Now, so this is a Prowler here. Completely the dashboard looks like this. AWS accounts, Azure subscriptions, GCP projects, and Kubernetes clusters. So now we'll go back and I can check on this. Okay, so now I want to download this Prowler here. How to download the Prowler? So we'll go to this, see install, usage, tutorials, and again downloading. See, you can click on this. Accept here. So Prowler SaaS also it is there. It is a software as a service. It is a cloud services, which is provisioned like completely remote area. It is a completely cloud provider. But meanwhile, so here we can able to view like this also the end-to-end what is the issues is happening, all these things. See, suppose ensure IAM instance roles are used for AWS resources or access from instances. Check for EC2 instances with public IP. Ensure the default security groups of every VPC restricts all traffics. So for that, you should understand the cloud services also. It is very important. Yeah. Anyway, so now all these things are doing that infrastructure security, information security, data security, network security. I'm focusing on this with the help of this tool. Okay. Scroll down here. This is a SaaS. Prowler SaaS is a cloud provider. Everything will be managed from them. And it is a kind of a little bit expensive with the enterprises one. But there is a Prowler open source. There is a Prowler open source. This is a Prowler open source. Click on this. Click on this in this case. Accept. In this case, yes. So how to download this one? This is a dashboard. And again, it is a very easy commands. We can run like an example, Prowler, provider AWS. We have a cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and again GCP, right? So in this case, we can go on this Prowler dashboards. Whenever we configure this one, the output looks like this, right? So let me pick start installation. So suppose pip, Docker, GitHub, and again Amazon Linux 2, Ubuntu, Brew, Cloud Shell, and you can also Azure Cloud Shells, or else in the AWS Cloud Shell. But right now, we don't have here in the Windows machine to install, and again we should run. We don't have that options. Better we'll do one thing, Amazon Linux 2. We'll do one thing in the AWS Cloud, we'll provision one of the EC2 machine, and again to identify that one, crawler working areas. So cloud, now I'm going to launch one EC2 instance here. Okay. This EC2 instances is completely. So I'm taking this crawler. Crawler. And again, this is a crawler, AWS EC2 machine. You can take any version of this Linux 2. So this is what we are focusing now. Today's topic is cloud security. Cloud security is nothing but it is a multiple. What is a cloud? Cloud is a collection of multiple domains. Suppose if I deploy the application www.utkarsh.com, uday.com, mohan.com, any AI ML applications models has been deployed. How to find out all these vulnerabilities and again incident responses and again inventory tracking. All these things we can do here. Okay. Now I'm taking this. What I'm doing in the Windows machine, I cannot able to install this crawler because there is no nativity support for this. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking in AWS Cloud, I'm launching one of the server, Linux server, and again that server named as a crawler. And again, this is Amazon Linux I'm taking. Like this, we can take any number of Linux machines. Example like Red Hat machines, Ubuntu, OpenSUSE, and again Red Hat, and again Debian also. We can take anything. And again CentOS also, Kali Linux also. Now I'm taking this Linux 2, and again here I'm taking so I need initially better speed. So that's why I'm taking this here in this case, more faster machine like 8 GB, T3.large. And again, I'm taking here so the cyber. So what is a cyber? Basically, this is a key pair I need to create for the first time to log into that machine, right? So in this case, I can give crawler. Are we there, right? Crawler. I mean, I need to log into this machine. How to log into the Windows to Linux machine? Through the putty is a mediator. But also I'm using the Windows machine. In my Windows machine, there is a default SSH package is installed. I want to connect to that Linux machine through the SSH. So I can go with PEM only and I can create a key pair. So why this key pair? I need to use this one. This key pair I need to use because the reason only one thing, to log into the EC2 machines for the first time with a secure mode. Okay. Now networking settings. So default public IP we can take it out. And again, I need to add here all the port numbers, right? Because I want to check with the GUI mode also after provisioning that one. And again, this is Alt TCP I can enable. Basically, the SSH port number is 22. That 22 port number is also enabled. But basically in the networking, everyone need to understand whenever we talk about the topic, network security, what is the port numbers, and again, what are the types of subnets, everything we'll discuss on this, okay? Now 0 to 65,535 port number, we can take on this launch instances. I'm opening all the port numbers for this machine, okay? Now, the instances is provisioning now. Now we need to understand, so how to install this crawler. So how to install this crawler, we can see this here. Now, see Amazon Linux 2 I'm taking. So we should run these commands. Take these commands. After the successfully these commands has been run. Now what we need to do, the architecture looks like this. This is a crawler architecture, okay? And again, scan, we can do scanning like any AWS, any public clouds, okay? And again, run crawler from your workstation computer, Kubernetes, Docker, and again, any AWS cloud shells, Cloud9, all this kind of stuff, okay? In the Amazon EC2 machine also, Amazon port builder also, and again, ECS also, EKS also. Anything we can run, okay? But see, workstation computer. So now, in the crawler, if I search here, installation method, see if we search in the installation method, pip, but again, we should install in my Windows machine, I should install the pip command. And again, the pip install crawler I want to do. And again, I can run with the Windows machine with the Python mode. Okay. Then again, Docker, GitHub, Amazon Linux 2, anything more. So suppose in the Windows machine, if I want to run, suppose like I can go to the pip package. And again, if I open the VS Code, example, if I open the VS Code, if I open the VS Code, in the VS Code, simple command, but Python 3.9 version should be there to me. But anyway, I'm provisioning the EC2 machine in the Linux in the cloud. But if I run the command here, no, pip install crawler. From here also I can run, okay? So what it is telling that replacement distributed pip for package installation discussion, GitHub, okay. There is issue. So that's why no need to go on this. It's a complex one. Anyway, our Linux machine is running here. Click on EC2 machine. Now running instances, click on this. And again now crawler. The crawler is the first stuff. Say crawler machine is running successfully. Take this public IP and you can connect to that machine through the Windows. Connect that machine through the Windows. And again SSH, I have given the key pair SSH-cyberpam. And again, meanwhile, I want to log into that registered machine, that Linux machine of the public cloud. I'm logging into that machine. Click on yes. And again, yes, this machine has been now cyber.pem. Permission denied in the sense. Let me go on.
Sorry, your key is not cyber.pem. You said prowler.pem, no?
Superb. Thank you. Thank you for alerting. And again, yes, pro.pem. See, now it is connecting. So now we log into this machine. Now I want to install this one now, Prowler. Prowler is a cloud open source cloud security assessment tool. Okay. Like this, we can use in our real-time scenario auditing tool also. Auditing tools, there is a Scout site, multi-cloud security auditing tool. The output will come like this. How exactly it works. And also security, there is one more CloudSploit. And again, this CloudSploit is cloud security posture management tool. How to use this tool and again how to identify all these kind of errors. All these things we can see in the live classes. But what I'm using the Prowler. Okay, the Prowler is this tool is auditing tool, security auditing tool. This tool is security posture management tool. But in cybersecurity, understanding the terminologies and again in which scenario we need to use and again what exactly the forensics will come and again what is the vulnerabilities and again how to do this penetration testing. All these things we should understand in depth of terminologies. Then again the theoretical part, then again practical part. So now I am having three tools here. Prowler is a cloud security assessment tool, also called as auditing tool, also called as a compliance tool, also called as a governance tool, also called as a multiple implementation. Okay. But now CloudSploit is a cloud security posture management tool. What is a posture management tool? And again, what exactly it will do? And again, what we can achieve? And again, what we can gather in these cases, right? See, these scripts were designed to return potential misconfiguration of the security risks. Suppose, what is the cloud security posture management? Cloud security posture management is nothing but whatever the resources or services we provision in any cloud. So whether it is having the proper configuration or not, if it is any misconfigurations, to identify those information and again tracking the inventories we use for cloud security posture management tool. And again, CloudSploit is a tool, clear, right? So CloudSploit is a tool for cloud security posture management tool, and also Scout Suite is for multi-cloud security auditing tool. And again, the Prowler is a cloud security assessment tool. Clear? Now get it back. Like this, we have a multiple open source tools. In each and every company, there is all these open source tools. I am also using these tools. That's why. Anyway, so now go back to this Prowler installation. This is a Prowler installation here. Prowler installation. Now Amazon Linux 2, copy this. So now, first there should be a Python 3. Then again, we can use this one, okay? Amazon Linux 2. We can go with like one by one command. Now, this is a command, right? Okay. Yeah, Python I'll be checking. Python -hyphen version 2.7.9. Okay. Python 3 is also there. Anyway. Hello. Hello. Come on. Oh my, thank you. +1, thank you. Okay, now pip install pipex, we install it. First command. Now take the second command, Python 3. This one ensure path. Close this windows. Now go back. Run this command also. Otherwise, fix is ready to, okay. All pipex binary directories have been added a path. If you are sure you want to proceed, try. Otherwise, pipex is ready to go. Great. Now, pipex install crawler. Great. Could not find a version that satisfies the requirements crawler from version none. No matching distributions found on error. Why? What is the command here? Pipex installer. Okay, we'll do one thing. So we can use the ChargeGPT for this installation. Pipex install. I'll take this error. But anyway, 4.3.7. Copy this error. But meanwhile, Amazon Linux 2. Yes, this is one thing. Okay, we can use the ChargeGPT for this. For that to fix the error. Let me give this. 3.9 errors. Okay, fine. Python, we have 3.9 versions. As like we can use like a Python 3.9 by default. Anyway. No package Python 3.9 is available. Python 3 versions. Among these two versions, we can paste these errors. But anyway, it is successful if I own. 3.9 it is running. Then again, we'll do one thing. Let's let it be. Okay, we can go with like this command one by one quickly. Okay, no packages is up to date. Then again, install this one. Enter. Okay, this is the command we should run, it seems. Copy this. But if you take this Amazon Linux 2023, there's no problem like this. But 2022, I have taken, so that's why this is errors, dependencies issues. Next, you can copy this code after updation of all these packages. Yes. Close this. Enter this command. Now it should work and you can install. Okay, so why this issues again? Better I'll do one thing. This 22 version is some issues, is it? Launch instance, I'll show one thing. Quickly, I'll go to this. Dollar 2023 version. See, default 2023 AMI I'll take. And again, I'll take this also. Okay, crawler only I can take. Quickly. The port numbers will be okay. Opening. Click launch instances quickly. Wait like 1 minute. Now let it go back. Mhm. We'll take this product 2023, copy this code, exit, go to here only. This you can exit this one, Control C, close the connection. Now, same command, but IP is different. IP is different, see? Yes. Now Python version. It's a default. Why is Python version default is there? The Python versions I'm installing here. Meanwhile, let me check on this. Why it is taking so much of time? So meanwhile, we'll check this also. It's installing. One second, just check. Okay, fine. Now it is installed. Okay, 3.9.6. My requirement is satisfied. Simply I did update and again I ran this command. So this okay. Now, first thing we need to understand this one. So in the prowler mode, okay, installation we did successfully. Then you can go to the steps to install this one. So installation. Finally, prowler install power. Okay. Pepix install. Okay. Meanwhile, we should run these commands also. Once again. I'm closing this terminal now. Yeah. Successfully installed. Then again, this also. Yes, fine. It's ready, it seems. Then again, Pepix install crawler. Then it will be installed. It is installing. It will take some time, like a couple of 1-2 minutes. Okay. Just taking the installing. Let me check. Pepix. Meanwhile, we'll have a look on this. So this is the documentation, development tutorials. Everything will be there. Installations. And again, high-level architecture, this one. Deprecation from version 3. Generally, it is used for Airbus. Okay. So this is a command to run like this. Crawler provider like this. See, great. Pepix install crawler has been installed. Installed package crawler 4.4.1. Installed using Python 3.9.16. Right? Now crawler is installed. Now I need to connect to this EC2 machine. So how can I connect? So for that, inside this machine, inside this Airbus account, we can go to this. See, inside this Airbus account, we can go to this IAM. Okay. In the IAM level, we can go to this. And again, first thing, I need to establish a connection between the for the prowler instance and again the AWS cloud. So for that, I need to create a AWS account here. I mean, IAM user. Click on the users. Right now, my user is already available. I'll do one thing. I'll be creating like one more user. The user I can give like prowler user, and I can provide the user access to the AWS management console to communicate between the prowler installed machine to the CO. Okay, but you can also cross question that prowler instance, whatever we install the prowler packages, those machines will be resides are available in the AWS account. How can we do this one? Okay, but there is a case of like doing only for the authentication. But in this case, we are creating the IAM user and making the communication of the multiple accounts, right? Custom password here. Custom password I can give mass at 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple password. You can terminate. Next. Attach existing policy. Set permission policy. And again, also like, basically we can go with like administrator access. See, I'm taking this administration access. Whatever the root account will be having, this thermo or is that this prowler user will be having the full permissionship. Next, scroll down. I've taken the administration credentials here. Then next. Then create a user. Continue. Then again, close users. Prowler user, you can click on the prowler user. And again, say I want to communicate between the command line to the service user. So now I just log into the service machine through the username and password. But I need to connect with the prowler command line to the AWS cloud. So for that, this is administrator access I'm having. Go to the security credentials, generate the access keys. This is to access to the command line mode. And again, I mean command line mode in the sense programmatical way to access this AWS cloud. One is Google Chrome, go to the Google Chrome, www.aws.com, username password. There is a GUI mode, graphical user interface mode to log in. But I need to communicate through the command line mode. That is either with Prowler, either with any kind of scripting, with shell scripting, Python scripting, and another one is like completely end-to-end programmatical way, like Python programmatical, either any Java, either any kind of like Terraform. Okay, now. So I'm taking this access keys to communicate between the command line. Click next. Create access keys. See, this access key is a username. This one is password. Now go to the Linux machine here. Just run the command AWS configure. In this Linux machine, it is asking the key. Key ID is this one. Enter. And then also, like you can take the password this one. And you can also scroll down like this. In which region you want to go? AP-1. Anyway, in the live classes, I'll explain all these things. Enter. Now, what is the table here? Output will be table format. Now, if I run the AWS configure, it will show like each and it will show like whatever I configured. Yes, BK33. Yes, it is running successfully. Now it is communicating. Now what I can do? Prowler AWS. Just I can run the command prowler AWS. Prowler spelling is wrong. Is it audible, right, everyone? Hello.
Yes, we are able to hear.
Prowler AWS. So now prowler is running. It is scanning the overall accounts. Let me check what exactly it is scanning. Absolutely. It is scanning. Overall out of 457. It is scanning the result. We'll check on this. What is the result will come.
Vishwa, similar way we have to connect each and every system and scan it. Is it that way?
No, not like this. Okay, similar way to connect each and every system like this. But from this instances, you can connect all the accounts.
Okay, basically a crawler system will be there. The master system will be there. That from there we can scan to other EC2 instances.
Yes. Because this 457, it will take like a lot of time. Meanwhile, I will do 1 second like immediately. I'll stop this 1 second. I'm breaking this one because it will take like a lot of time. So that's why I will do rather than this one more quick scanning. We'll take one more window. The reason it will shows because I ran this lot of requests, right? So that's why it will take like more time. Meanwhile, we'll refresh this one. Okay, T3 lodge, fine. And again T3 lodge. For the micro machine to take like lot of time. For that, terminate this mission. See this 106 machine is taking some time, right? So that's why what we can do, we can increase this T2 micro machine to large machine. So how can I achieve this one? Select this one, stop this machine. I'll show this one. Why means what happened this issue? Because there is a 457 services need to scan. For that's why it is taking like a lot of time. Rather than this, I'm stopping this position and again I'm taking like a lot of big configuration.
Are you going to increase the instant capability like hardware RAM and other things?
Yes, this instance, because it is taking a lot of time. So rather than that, I'm stopping this instance and again I'm upgrading to the large machine. From there, I would be running that because 457 services. It will take like a lot of time. If I upgrade this one, immediately it will be getting the result.
Okay.
So if you need to upgrade, you need to stop and then you need to upgrade. Is it right?
Yes, sir. I'm stopping this one.
Okay.
Once again. Stopping.
At the top, so I think this is already stopped. I think so.
Yeah, exactly. Just like think rerush. All right, stop now. Go to instance state. Sorry, actions, instance settings, change instance state, and again here, rather than t2.micro, I can choose with like a t3 dot large machine quickly where you can provision it. T3 or T3. I'm going with the T3 X large quickly. I mean, 4 core CPU, 16 GB RAM. Create. And again, it will be updated. See? It will be updated. Now reload the page. See now. See here, crawler. T3 X large. See? Now it is updated. Now spin up this start instance. Now refresh. So prowler is running. Now quick back. So public IP will keep on changing on this. Whenever we stop the machines, public IP will be keep on changing. Now we can run the command. Prowler -I. Simply prowler -I. I'll be running this one. See, this is the main account. It will be logged into that account with a prowler user and it will be scanning all the 17 resources. Let me check. So this 17 account means the inventory overall, how many accounts has been running, what is going on there. See, the output looks like this. See, cloud formation 1 is running and the output should come like this. So basically like this. Again, one more time, if I run crawler AWS-I, it will give the output.
So how you differentiate it for only one machine or the complete account? How you
No,
differentiate?
complete account, complete account. The complete account, whatever the things is right, everything it will show. Say,
You
I'm
cannot
checking.
run for only one instance or something?
No, with one single instances have connected to the AWS account, the complete accounts it will be communicated. See, it is telling that 32 instances is running. See, check me that. 32 instances is running, right? And again, example, 9 VPCs are running. And again, one volume is running. And again, one elastic IP is running. It is showing you overall the account.
Okay.
In the overall account. Suppose how it is 32 instances. Let me check. Let me check like how it is 32 instances. Go back here. Okay. Here we do like nearly go back. See EC2 global view. Click on this. In this global view, it will show how many EC2 instances are running overall. See, 33 instances, right? In the 5 region. Clear, Kumar, Uday. I think rest of them are left. Huh?
Yeah. 33 inches running 5 regions.
Yes. So that's what like it is showing, right? And again, meanwhile, one cluster ECS cluster is running, it seems fine. Now we'll see like one more area. Now I want to find out like some services scanning. How to provision like some services scanning. We can go back like this condition. See, list checks. Prowler check is a bucket list. Okay. Public access is available or not. How many public access? Right. Execute specific check. And again, I want to check like only the specific folders. Okay, right. Now we can run the command. See, list services. Provider only like services. Only services AWS S3. I am. Suppose if I use this command, take an example now. AWS, sorry. Prowler, AWS, S3-S, sorry. List services. Spelling wrong. So these are the services will be available to cross check. Okay. Now, If I run the command, suppose AWS S3 bucket S3. Suppose if I run in the AWS S3, run this command. Okay, see, let me check. I'll be creating like one S3 bucket to identify this issue. Now see block public access settings. Now I will be turn off here. So turning it off, okay. Now what I will do? Now I'll be running this command. Everyone please check. Here crawler AWS S3 -c. It will be okay. These many checks will be happening there. But meanwhile, I want to check only specific service. Public accesses. Public access. Let me check. It will check S3 buckets public access. Here in the AWS, we have a S3 bucket, right? In the S3 bucket, it will be checking the public, whether the public access is available or not. If the public accessible is turned on, it will show that it is a turned on. If it is not, means it will give the status fail. It is a critical warning. So it is telling that, we can take this URL. Suppose we can take this URL, copy this URL. So it is telling that, AWS S3 service, it is a failed. Critical 2 alarms. I mean, 2 positions. And again 0. Now it is telling. All the results it is scanned and again showing here. Now go back to here. And you can browse it here. Example. Browse the output here. I'll be cancelling everything here in this case. In this case, I'll be pasting the link. Paste the link. See, this is what once again. Okay, it will not come. Why it will not come in this sense? Because this is a path, right? So in this case, what I will do, what I will do in the sense, crawler output. This output folder, I need to copy this file to my local machine. So for that, what I will do, sudo yum install quickly, Jdbc web server I will be installing. Quickly I will be installing web server. In this machine, only public IP will be there. I'll be browsing the outside, that output, okay? And again, sudo service Jdbc start. Now, here it is the output, cd output. This output is a file. This is a HTML file. This HTML file I want to pass to this HTML file I want to pass to where I want to pass to this HTML file. This is a web browser, right? In the cd where www HTML folder ls, and again here I can copy. Sudo copy this file to this location, index.html file. Enter. So this is a path, okay? This is a path. /home -user output folder crawler and again end dot. Here it is copying this file. This is a file. Then again, what I'll do, sudo mv crawler to index dot html, make it out like this. Enter. Now it should work. Now copy this public IP of this EC2 machine. This is a public IP. I opened the port number 80. by default. Now you can browse it here, enter, the output will comes like here, see the Prowler output. So now this is a version of 4.4.1. This is a parameter I passed it here, and again this is the account I ran here, and again this is a Prowler user, total findings 4. I check only this specific, this is a parameter I used, and again it's telling that critical. So what is this critical? S3 bucket public access. Ensure there are no S3 bucket opens to everyone or any AWS user. S3 bucket. So this is what as a public access due to bucket policies. Now you can enable block public, right? So now what I'll do? So this is giving all the accounts, but now I want to turn off automatically. See, it is telling like now we have a 4 buckets. So suppose, are we there, right? Everyone, I mean, Uday and again Kumar.
Yeah, we are here.
We are having a 4 buckets here. This is a 1 bucket. This is a 2 bucket. This is a 3rd bucket. And again, this is a 4th bucket. See, it is telling that this bucket is not a public. Okay. And again, this bucket is also not a public. But this recipe line online IO public access due to public policy.
So public access in the sense it is allowed to like a particular group, right? Or how?
It is open for public.
What
See, in
is
a
that
company,
actually?
many of them will create a S3 bucket, and again, there is a sensitive data will be available. Some of them they forget to restrict the privacy. So that's why at the time, this crawler, if we run, it will shows all the things. This is a critical. Suppose like example, if I show you a
Voice
filter, sorry,
Your voice went up in between.
Huh?
Your voice was like not audible in between.
okay, see, in the basically what I'm telling is essence, I have a 4 buckets. This bucket is having a public access. So public access, I want to block this public access. That is one of the reason. And again, they will also give the notification that example, like if you are enabled the public access, the dev data can be theft like this. Okay, right? So now I need to block this one. See, this is a critical issues. In this critical issues, I want to make the bucket public access. Now I will do one more thing. See, in this case, block public access settings. Suppose. Suppose edit. Okay, right now I don't want to do this one block. So inside these buckets, we are having a 4 buckets, right? In the 4 buckets, this is a public access bucket. And again, this is also public access bucket. So that's why like we are getting the error, right? So now what we can do? In this case, fixer, we can run the command. So fixer command, we can use like this fixer command, crawler fixer command, crawler fixer command. Automatically it will be fixing. We'll run the command like, crawler C. Now, if I run overall all the services, it will be notified. So 457 services will be running now. It will take like nearly 10 minutes. Anyway, so this is one of the product tool we are going to use to check.
Is it going to display the results, or is it also going to fix the issues as well
No.
in the AWS?
If I use the fixer command, automatically it will be fixing the issues.
Okay.
Anyway, those things we'll see like later. on these cases.
Like this, how many tools will be there to learn roughly?
CloudSprite, Cloud Mapper, Scout Suite. See, if you want to execute the specific services, we can also execute like specific services like this. So we can take this command also. Anyway, it will take like more time, no need. Now I'll do one thing, one command we can run. So it will show in the S3 bucket and in the IAM, what and other things is going on.
This is used for audit purpose, is it?
No, only for the IAM and yes, no. This is cloud security assessment. What is the issue is going on? All these things. See, this is what critical in the IAM, we are having a 2. In the critical, we are having a 3. Yes, see, there's a 3 in the critical S3 bucket. I'll show what is the critical 3 here, because in the HTML, again, if I copy and paste this HTML to there, automatically it will run. See, suppose we'll go back here. So I'll show this like what exactly. We'll take only this file, this crawler file. It is showing the 2 AM, right? Now, cd run this command. History. So what is that command? Okay, 24 command. cd where www HTML 24 command I'll be running. Again, this is a command anyway. Now in this case, no, sorry, 22 command. Okay. Rather than this file, we can delete this file and again we can copy it to this file. Enter. Now what I'll do, sudo rm-rf index.html file I'll be removing. Now ls. Now in this case, what I'll do, sudo move roller.index.html file. Enter. So now please check this one. So now in this case, if I reboot this one, if I restart advanced. See now, I'm using services history and again IAM. In the IAM, we are having a 4 issues. And also in the S3, we are having a 3 issues. That is telling you, MFA, delete is not enabled. It is not enabled. It is not enabled. And again, you have a lifecycle configuration enabled. It is not enabled. So all these things issues, we should fix it
I
out.
think the count is more.
Yes. So because I've checked it like all the S3 buckets. That's why we should fix all these cases. Is it clear? Anyway, so we'll connect the coming days. Please ping me. So when we can go with on this, let me check. Okay. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah, man. Mohan, Kumar, sorry, Kumar Uday.
Yes, actually, few practically telling few things are in, or most of them are out.
Sorry.
Few things we understood. I understood basically. Few things still didn't able to because first time I heard this tool's name. Okay,
See, it
so
was example like no. In this machine, we are having a Nagesh user, and again also like we are having this user, Vishwa user also having. This guys is not having MFA. It will show like this. Clear, right? Anyway,
uh,
so going forward, we can understand like in depth of point. Okay. Thank you. Then we'll connect.
thank you.
Thank you, Uday. And again, thank you, Mohan. Welcome, Kumar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So how can we plan like weekdays batches?
That's what like no whether 6:30 to 8 or like no 10 to 11:30 is fine. Like no for weekdays.
Okay. Then how about Kumar? Okay. Anyway, so we'll communicate with like team and again we'll do this. Okay.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
Okay.
what
Anyway,
sorry, I didn't get you. You said sometime morning.
No, we'll
Uday.
plan it like evenly 6:30 or 6 o'clock.
6:30 to 8 or 10 to 11:30 night.
10 to 11:30 is also fine for me. Evening
Yeah.
10 to 11:30.
You guys can drop me your number to me with my personal number. Then again we'll communicate.
I have sent you a
Okay.
message. Can you get? Did you get it? Can you tell me? Once the call ends, I don't think I can contact you anyway.
678-927-46634. I have texted here.
Okay. 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet tomorrow then. Bye.